are in internet world, welcome to another edition of Golden Independence. Here we are in the place where the billionaires play. How's everybody doing? Blast up, blast up. Give a thumbs up if you like the channel. It really helps out the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. If you want continuous updates, if you're appreciating the continuous updates regarding the information that is shared on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell button so that you get all of the notifications. Yeah? So, without further ado, we're just gonna hop right into this one because this is crazy. This just in, hot off the press. Remember, just a few weeks ago, just a couple of months ago, literally. Remember when us as Bitcoiners, we were gung-ho, right, about a certain nation having, a certain amount of coins, like almost 200,000 coins, right? Hundreds of thousands of coins, yeah? Remember, we were really stoked. But how about the U.S., the United States of America, who had claimed to have over 150,000 Bitcoin. When push came to shove, when people wanted to really see what was under the hood, when Senator Lummis, after she wrote up the Bitcoin Act and has been extremely vocal on multiple platforms and discussing the strategic Bitcoin reserve, what it looks like, getting people real, not just excited, amped up, but educated. Not just excited, but educated. Educating people that this is the way to go forward. This is how we're going to save ourselves in this broken economy. When she was demanding from the federal level, hey, where's the Bitcoin? I want to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's being reported that they don't know where the Bitcoin is. They don't know how to track it. So the so-called Bitcoin that's in custody of one of the superpowers of the world is definitely the main superpower over here in the West. They don't know how to custody the Bitcoin that they have in custody. Oh man, you mean the federal government doesn't know how to take ownership, custody over what they have so-called confiscated? Do you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That means they have an asset and they don't know what they're looking at. They don't know how to use it. And there's nobody within the TradFi system at those levels who's qualified. This should be, we should not be worried. We should not be frightened or scared. This is a green light. It's a sign that says how early we are to the space. You see, the people who are in the positions of power, they are this. People. They get up just like you and me. They eat breakfast like you and me. They put on their pants one leg at a time. Whether you're male or female, You're putting your pencil on one leg at a time. It's nothing special. And if you are not educating yourself about Bitcoin or the computer sciences in regards to blockchain technology, and if you don't know how to read a blockchain, then you don't know what you're looking at. You need people who are in the space to help you, to educate you on those types of levels. There's nobody qualified at the federal level that knows how to take custody of the Bitcoin that they so-called have. It's even being reported that they may have to give the Bitcoin back to the exchange that they seized it from. How about that one? So if it plays out like that, where they have to give the Bitcoin back to the exchange that they seized it from, that means with their promise to the American people about taking custody of Bitcoin, they're going to have to do 3 things. The first thing that they're going to have to do is start printing like crazy and buying up a whole lot of Bitcoin directly. They're going to have to start buying. They're going to have to start buying it up. They're going to have to find ways to be on multiple platforms, even if they have to make MicroStrategy. They might have to nationalize MicroStrategy. It might have to be a takeover. But hey, you see what I'm saying? Or just direct the Treasury to buy up MicroStrategy shares, because that's what they do anyway. The government, so the Treasury will buy all of the MicroStrategy products because they're all backed by Bitcoin, on top of buying Bitcoin directly. Bless up liberation, we will soon be liberated. This news right here is going, listen, this is so bullish. Because either way, even if they hold on to the Bitcoin, right? Even if they hold on to the Bitcoin, I doubt, well, no, they did sell some because they had Bitcoin in different areas, right? They had Bitcoin seized from the judicial side. That's the side that they sold. But the rest of the Bitcoin that they seized is from an exchange, and they don't know how to work it. There's nobody up there that knows how to work it. They don't even know what they're looking at. Yeah, they don't know what they're looking at. So that means the Bitcoin that's there, it's just gonna stay there. Even if they don't give it back to anybody, they're not going to sell because they don't know how to sell the 193,000, because nobody knows what they're looking at. Isn't that wonderful? Give a thumbs up for that. So we don't have to worry about the government, or at least from the US side, selling anytime soon. And they're not selling anyway. But the fact that the 193,000, that's not really secure either. The fact that they don't know what they're looking at, it's not really secure. And I don't think that countries are going to take the US seriously over the 193,000 if they don't really have custody over it, if they can't show that they have custody. As we say in the crypto world, not your keys, not your cheese. Give a thumbs up if you please. Yes, if it's not your keys, it's not your cheese. right? Not your keys, not your crypto. So if the government can't control it, other nations who have more than the US, they're not going to take, and who have custody and control over their assets, they're not going to look at the United States in the same way how they'll look at Russia or China when it comes to those assets. That's right. When it comes to those assets, they're going to say, no, we have full control over our assets. We don't know who controls yours. We don't trust you, America. How about that? Boom. So it's still there. It's still there. It's a major play. It's a major macro position. You should be looking into it. And if you're not encouraged to get into a BitHarvest account by now, ladies and gentlemen, if this information isn't encouraging you to get a BitHarvest account, or even to know how important, how powerful, how impactful BitHarvest is going to be. BitHarvest is going to change a lot of lives. Why? Because it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin based. We are getting Bitcoin on tap. Actually, Satoshis. We're getting the future. We're getting the future right now. $100. Listen, you can take $100 right now and get over 100,000 Satoshis. Right now. See, if you're looking at things in terms of Satoshis, which is how you should be looking at things, imagine how undervalued that is, ladies and gentlemen. Or you could take $100, right, convert it into crypto, take $100 worth of crypto, and get a BitBooster, set it and forget it. You'll do even better. Because I have mined from BitHarvest well over 100,000 Satoshis. When I'm looking at things in Satoshis, my whole world opens up. Because when one Satoshi is on parity with the US dollar, and that's coming a lot sooner than people would even like to admit. I get it, I know. That's coming a lot sooner than people would like to admit. When the US dollar becomes parity with one Satoshi. Oh, I should have gotten to BitHarvest sooner. Yeah, whatever, I know. Yeah, I know. Yes, I was there. I'll be one of those who could say, yes, I was there from 2024 when it started. Because when 2030 comes and it's on parity, I'm going to be wearing one of those shirts that said, I told you so. Yeah, and the O is got the Bitcoin medallion on it. That'll be me. I'll be there. Yeah, that'll be me. I told you so. And picture this. And when that day happens, we will be the new traders and the market makers. See, we wouldn't be spending, or I should say selling, sorry. We would not be selling our Bitcoin. We will be spending it. Why? Because we're going to be getting it every day. We're going to be replenished every day. And the amount that we're going to be getting per day is going to be way more than what we would consume anyway. Per day. We'll be able to eat at a luxurious restaurant for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And even spend the night. I'll be able to spend the night at a hotel per day. At a nice hotel per day with BitHarvest when one Satoshi reaches $1. That's right. That's right. It's going to be stupid wealth. The type of wealth that you've heard about when you heard people talk about that. Oh yeah, I'm living in a hotel. That's gonna be us. Yes, that's gonna be us. Oh, I'm living. Yeah, my hotel is just right around the corner. That's how much money you're making. Airbnb. We're gonna skip over the Airbnb stage and go straight to a hotel. Straight to hotel living. You don't have to worry about renting. Because in the future, everything is going to be cheaper when compared to Satoshis. When you look at things in Satoshis, everything is going to be cheap. We're going to be living in hotels, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be living in hotels. Living in them. That's right. And when you acquire that all-in-one package, that all-inclusive package, and you're able to pay for that package in Bitcoin, and when you got that 40% discount because you paid in Bitcoin. Oh yes, the BitHarvest account is going to hit a little different when you're doing things like that. When you see that you're generating that FU money. It's coming sooner than people would like to admit. Okay. I'm just sharing, documenting. Right now, we are currently in the parish of Smiths, right here in the Isles of Bermuda. And if you like what you're seeing, you give a thumbs up. I'm doing my part to educate people who are willing. We're not trying to force people. I've learned my lesson that you do not try and force people information, even if it's good information, right? I don't run up on people and we don't do none of that. Nope, we don't do none of that. If it comes up in conversation, somebody asks a question about it. Even if someone asks a question about it, I'll confer a little bit of info. Depending on the vibe, I just don't go all in, y'all Bitcoin in. I don't even talk about BitHarvest. Outside of this platform right here, I don't even talk about BitHarvest. Not to people who are just asking basic questions about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Y'all gotta already know a little something. Y'all gotta at least have been involved in crypto at some point, like traded crypto, bought crypto, even if it's a meme coin. I'll have a conversation with somebody about BitHarvest if they've done something like that. But if they haven't, and that's been few, I must say. But it also alerts me as to how early I am and how fortunate I am to be in this position. Because the time is coming, and when it comes, a lot of people are going to get caught swimming naked because a tidal wave is coming. That's all for now. This is Golden Independence. Good luck and stack them sats. That's up.